What's up guys, Derek, moreplates.com. Today we're going to be talking about Noah Centineo and how he claims he put on 30 pounds of contractile tissue in 2 months last summer. On March 22nd, he posted an image of him celebrating or, laughing or whatever. And the caption, put on 30 pounds of lean muscle tissue in 2 months this last summer. By the end of it, my leg press was 1,008 pounds for 3 sets of 10 repping. My squat was 405 pounds for 10 reps. Bench 225 for 10. At Clutches Y. I've known you since the day I was born, and I don't think I have ever been happier than when we were training together. The dedication, mental, physical, daily structure, and euphoric highs and the raging lows. I love you, brother. Stay safe, brother. This video is just 810 pounds leg press. Okay, so is this a before picture maybe? And then this is the after. And then here is him with his tongue out. I am unbreakable mother with a hashtag Kerr doing his leg press here. So let's see what this looks like. Just realized my face was way too not impressed looking for just viewing this objectively. Holy shit, this thing has 2 million likes. Jesus Christ. I don't even see how many views it is. Almost 2 million likes. That's fucking ridiculous. He's probably not a hardcore fitness enthusiast himself, or if he is, he has no fucking idea what he's talking about, because he did not put on 30 pounds of lean muscle tissue in 2 months. Realistically, at best, he might have put on a few. Unless he's never lifted before, he might have put on 5 if he's lucky. And realistically, it's not like this is even a before and after I can really tell. And if you just look at his physique in the past, like let's scroll down. This is physique now. You go to the bottom here. There's his physique in November. Here's his physique in summer, where he achieved his transformation. This is him June. So prior to this, he should be much smaller based on his transformation statistics. March 11th, 2019, it looks pretty much the same. February 19th. Okay, so maybe he's packed on a bit of muscle, but it's certainly not even fucking close to 30 pounds of lean tissue. And this is just another one of those cases of delusional guys promoting things that are just unrealistic. For anybody to expect to gain 30 pounds of lean tissue in 2 months is absolutely absurd. I don't know where, if the scale, he ate a giant fucking meal and been having weight gainer shakes and artificially inflated the scale another 10 pounds so he could step on and think he gained 30. I don't really know. I used to do that when I was younger, and I thought it was, when I first tried to reach 200 pounds, I remember I went to the gym, I was like 193 and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna drink water until I'm 200. And then I stepped on the stage at 200 and I was like, I made it. I'm fucking huge now. And I don't know if that's what he's doing or what, but he obviously has not gained 30 pounds of, I would even guess maybe not even 30 pounds. Like maybe he's just stepping on the scale and he thinks every pound is muscle. And I would even question the 30 pounds of even if fat was involved, to be honest. But, I'm not trying to shit on his progress. I'm just saying this is just a classic case of celebrity delusion and not knowing what the hell they're talking about. I don't know why this is so common among celebrities to put out these ridiculous statements. This is all about hard work and you can gain fucking like 10 grams worth of gear worth of gains over a 2-month span just by, trying to leg press halfway to the ground. So I don't know. To me, this just looked ridiculous. So I wanted to make a video on it. I don't know when celebrities are going to key in that gains are slow, and they are, especially when you're inconsistent like most celebrities are, where they fluctuate up and down for roles. You're certainly not packing on more than a handful of pounds. I would guess at most he gained, like 5 pounds of muscle. There was a good chart actually recently by Greg Doucette he put up recently of what you can expect naturally gains wise. And it's, pretty, I would say pretty damn accurate based on my experience too. And it was like the first year, I think it was like, let me go pull it up here. The first year was 8 to 12 pounds for somebody with good genetics. Second year was 6 to 8 pounds. Third year, 4 to 6 pounds. And you have to consider this is actual muscle tissue, which is also what Noah Centineo was referring to when he's saying his 30 pounds of pure muscle. We're not talking about artificially inflating the scale, going and having a cheat meal and weighing 7 pounds more the day after and thinking you gained all muscle. Like, this is the chart Greg has laid out is actual natural muscle gains here. So 8 to 12 pounds in the first year, year 2, 6 to 8, year 3, 4 to 6. So Noah, even if you are in the first year and you are a hyper responder and have Phil Heath genetics, you're still not going to gain 30 pounds of muscle in 2 months. It's not even going to be close to that. So honestly, one of these days, these celebrities are going to clue in, I think, and actually do their research. Actually, maybe they fucking won't. I don't know. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just another example of delusion in the elite celebrities of not understanding fitness. And it's something that we can all look at as an example of realistic standards to expect. Like, a lot of people, they see this guy and they think, okay, maybe I can gain, 20 pounds of muscle in 2 months. If he can do 30, I should, I'm an average person. I can probably do like 15 to 20, right? Maybe they just fucking overeat into the ground and end up fat because they have unrealistic expectations based on this. You never know what it's going to lead to. And at the end of the day, it's far better to just be educated and have realistic expectations so you don't set yourself up for failure. Because when you have expectations like this, how are you ever going to feel good about yourself when you go to the gym and you don't even get a fucking 1/10 of those results, and then you think you suck because Noah Centineo did it in 2 months and you can't do that in 3 years? So just have realistic expectations, guys. I highly doubt anyone who watches my stuff is dumb enough to even have this thought process, but if you do, check out this chart by Greg, and these are realistic expectations for when you talk about meso and endo and ecto for good genetics versus bad genetics. Keep in mind, this is not an outline of, trying to figure out which body type you fall into. It's just a general scale of great genetics versus poor genetics and genetic response to training in a sufficient, amount of calories and protein and macronutrients and micronutrients and whatnot to support proper growth. And it is what you can reasonably expect as a natural going into this. Not unreasonable celebrity expectations based on people like, fucking Ryan Reynolds, people like every single celebrity I've talked about that's put out these ridiculous numbers. And now Noah Centineo leading the charge of the current celebrities who are putting out ridiculous statistics. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplates.com. Check out Greg too. I think he did a video on this too. It's worth watching for sure. And he outlines and breaks it down by what you can reasonably expect. So I highly recommend you check that out. Follow me on Instagram, @moreplates_moredates, Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, wherever I am. Talk to you guys soon.